Testing. Testing. Test. Test. Alright. So, I'm back now. I think on the last part I had just received a new e-bike by Freego called the M1 Pro 1. The M1 Pro. Sorry, yeah. And took it out of the box, tried to put it together, and it showed that the battery was not in the best condition when I got it. The logo's beat up. You can see down here the bottom areas with the screws. Looked like that somebody put a drill to it. Definitely got a used battery sent to me, or just one that just didn't look good. I guess when I cut off the video, I don't know if did I do it? I don't know. I guess I have to look through all the footage and see if I actually did it. But I had taken, put the charger up to it, and the charger, the light was green on it, and I just thought, well, then that means the battery's fully charged, so let me put it in the bike. Put it on the bike, tried to turn it on. Nothing was happening. Nothing was coming on the LCD screen. Nothing was happening, on the lights on the bike, on the battery. So I held down the button, and a big red light would start to blink. So I figured, all right, well, let me stick it on the charger for a while, on half the day, and we'll see how it goes. So on 6 hours on the charger, came back, tried the same thing, and wasn't working. The same thing was happening where nothing was going on the LCD screen, no lights besides the red light was going on the battery. So got a little upset that I was got a brand new bike and got kind of this crappy looking used battery that didn't even work. And I always hate dealing with trying to get replacement parts for expensive items. Usually sometimes they go smoothly, sometimes they don't. So I went on their website, and like I said, I got the bike. I'm in California locally. And so locally they had, I thought that they were based in LA, because I got the bike in like 2 days. And even on their website, it says that they're based and operated in Los Angeles. So it made me think that Freego is this, SoCal e-bike store company, and it even says on their websites that that their headquarters are in Los Angeles, and this is their main hub, and this is where they do other local operations and all their services and everything. So even though the photos that they have, they made it seem like a bunch of California young people having fun on bikes, and look at us, we're great. But I kind of dug a little deeper into the company and realized that the bikes are made in China, but they have just a drop warehouse in California. So they make it seem like that they're this really cool, young and fresh California company, and but they're not based out here. They may have one store, like a Freego store in Long Beach, is what I saw, but their entire company is in China. So I went on their website and tried to find their an email or something like that to contact them and tell them my problem. They had an email address, and they also had a phone number it's California. It was a California number, and they said that you can call or you can text message, which was interesting. So I decided to give them an email first and do the exact same thing with a text message. Well, actually, at first I called them to see if anyone would pick up, and no one picked up, so I sent them a text message. Maybe 3 hours later, I got a response back. Kind of very standard. They were just saying, they sent me a photo of a battery and like a battery tester, and they said, here, you hook it up like this, and send us the photo back and tell us what the readings were. I did that. Thought it was a little weird that they wanted to avoid that. I had complained about a battery that cosmetically looked like crap and looked horrible. They didn't really acknowledge that at all. So that's when I knew that this was just kind of like a standard kind of response to batteries. I got it on both. I got it on the text message, and I got it on the email. Like, the text message thing made me feel like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like, what? I've never dealt with a company before that you could just text message and get a response back. It just made me think of like, oh, it's just like an AI bot or something like that. But I found out before that. I found out that the phone number is not a local real number. It's actually like a Google chat type number. So anyone could be behind it. So after I had sent them my photos of the battery and everything, they said, oh, can you do the same thing to the charger? I was like, all right, well, what is that? I sent them the same thing. Maybe a day went by to get another response back, and all the responses just seemed kind of more like jumping through hoops. It just seemed very standard. Nothing was really personal. Nothing was very much saying like, oh, okay, we'll get you these new items right away. It was more so them just asking me more and more questions to determine if it's, if they want to send me a replacement or not. Let alone that they sent me a battery that physically looked like it was a used battery. They didn't, other companies, I would think that they would be like, oh my God, I'm sorry that you got one of those. That's not how our business works. So here, just never mind. We'll send you a brand new battery. Just send us a battery back. So finally, I got a response back from them. They just said, okay, it looks like it's the battery and the charger. So, we only have we have to send it we're sending it from China. So, but you have to mail us back the battery and charger first before you get your new batteries. Now that right there just made me suspicious about this company. It's like, I'm not gonna send you the battery and charger to you, and then I don't even know how long it would take for you guys to get it, and then decide to send me a new one or what. Like, I'm a little upset that I wanted to ride this thing and do a review of it, but you guys are making it difficult. And I told them, I said, no, I'm not gonna mail you this. Like, you send me all that stuff first, and then I'll mail it and see if it works, and then send you the bad ones back. Said, no, we can't do that. You have to send us, yours first, and then we'll determine if you need a new one. I was like, no. So I got upset, and basically, I didn't buy this off the Freego Bikes website. I bought it off of Amazon, and I told them that, listen, I bought this off of Amazon. They have a 30-day return policy. They're gonna give me my money back. Like, I don't have to return it to Freego. I return it to Amazon, and they'll give my money back. And as soon as they heard that I go out off of Amazon and that I'm gonna return it and get a full refund, and they snapped into shape and basically said, okay, we'll send you, we'll send you the battery and the charger and everything, but the charger we can send from our LA warehouse, but the battery we have to send, from China. We'll air it to you. I was like, okay. And then I had gotten a response back on the text message from an actual person. She had a name and everything, and this person was local to California, and I had to ask them, I did the same thing that I'm telling you guys right now, like, what's the deal? What's up with this company? Why are they acting shady? And he had only been working there for about 3 weeks or so to do quality control of everything, and he told me the truth about this company, that they are not an American company. They're a Chinese company, which is a drop warehouse in Los Angeles. They outsource, they get the same type of like e-bike products that other companies have. So, the same type of battery, same headlights, the brakes and everything like that. You'll see them on a lot of similar other e-bike companies that claim that they're made in America, but they're not made in America. They're made overseas. And so this guy was telling me, he's like, yeah, well, that's the misconception about some of these e-bike companies and stuff, that people think, oh my god, this bike is so cool, it's like made in Texas or it's made in San Diego, but it's not. It's made in Hong Kong. And he kind of told me that their business practices is very suspect, and he's trying to fix things, and trying to tell them, that the way that they treat customers and stuff is not nice. It's not the best, because they're going to, put negative reviews out for it. And he told me also that if there are negative reviews and stuff, they quickly wipe that, or they won't put it on the website, or they will counteract that with a fake review of saying, oh no, these bikes are amazing, blah blah blah. So I was talking to this guy for almost an hour and a half about the business and what I was planning on doing with this bike, and that I like the form factor of the bike. It's a small little kind of looks like a banana bike or something like that. I just wanted to have a little bop around ride, and wanted to customize it and everything, document it on YouTube. Even though I'm new to YouTube and stuff like that, I don't have a big following, but it's still going to be out there. There's not a lot of reviews on this bike yet, so or the company, so I'm not afraid to tell the truth and say that Freego's not a good company. They're a very shady company. Not good. They don't horrible customer service. So, and quality control. So, the other thing besides talking to this person was giving me all the insights about the owners and the headquarters in China, and how they deal with their customers and stuff. He said that usually they will dick around the customers until the return date is over or the warranty is out, so that they don't have to deal with them anymore. They're like, oh, we sold a bike, we don't have to deal with sending them a replacement or anything like that. So our hands are, we got our money. And the other thing was, I didn't even know why I didn't do this beforehand, was to go on Reddit and see if there's any other reviews about this company or the bike itself. I didn't see any reviews on the actual bike. A lot of them were, two of their more popular models, I think. I'm not sure which one. It was the X2, and then there was I'm not sure what the other one was. Let's see. I'm not sure. The other one model was the K200 or something like that. I don't know. They didn't have the model that I bought that was there, but there were a lot of other people in the exact same position as me of complaining complaining about the company not really being very helpful when it came to issues with their bikes, like the batteries or the wheels falling apart, the sprockets not rusting, the battery dying, and just stuff like that. And they're just saying the same thing of just the company just giving them the run around, jump through hoops, and just ghosting them. A lot of the people said that this company would ghost them after a while and just would not say anything. So people were getting fed up, and they were writing bad reviews, or they were talking to the banks and getting like chargebacks and stuff like that, and getting their money back any way they could. Another person that I found on here, he said that he had bought like the X2 bike, and FedEx kind of lost the bike, and he told the company Freego about what happened. And on their warranty they said originally that if something happens to the bike, if it gets lost or in shipment, somebody at Freego would take care of it and they'll send a replacement. And this person said, hey, on your warranty you said that you would take care of it and everything, and they denied it. And then they quickly changed on their website the warranty and said that they don't have any responsibility to that. And this person had taken a screenshot before and after and presented it to them, and they just kind of ghosted him and anything. And he finally got fed up and just was like, fine, I'm getting my money back and I'm going to talk to my bank. So he got his money back from that, but he still said that this was an extremely shady business, and warning signs for anyone that wants to buy from them. So yeah, that's just what I've been kind of going through right now. I thought that this was going to be an easy fun review, open box, take it for a ride, do a little review from that, but there seems to be a lot more hurdles to jump through and to be able to do this for everyone. So that's it. Those are some of the specs for it. If they said that they're going to send a battery. I think I went off on a tangent, just forgot to tell everyone that, yeah, I did get a charger. Charger didn't work either. So maybe the chargers do work, maybe it's just the battery just doesn't work. That's what they kind of said. So they said that they shipped out the battery. They didn't give me a tracking number or anything, so I have no idea when I'm going to get it or whatnot. But I have 30 days right now, probably like 20 days until I can return the bike. So if I get the battery and it works, then I will definitely do, a ride review and kind of show that. And then I had bought all these, new upgrades and stuff for the bike of what I wanted to do with it. So I could save that for another if I did, if I end up having to like get rid of this, return this bike and everything, and I have to get another e-bike, then I have to kind of change my mind about the upgrades that I got, because the upgrades I got kind of fit the style of bike, and I don't think that they would fit another e-bike. But I don't know, it kind of just determines if this thing's gonna work or not. But let's hope it does. And yeah, I will keep you updated. All right.
So I did get something in the mail from Freego from China. It looks like it's the battery. Let's see if they actually gave me the right battery, which they promised me, and I told them, please do not mess up the battery. Like, please make sure I get the right one. And nope, it's the smaller battery. It's not the big one that I had bought originally. They gave me the wrong battery. So a little annoyed by that, but luckily I just went on eBay, and these batteries, I guess, are all kind of universal, and just found the exact same battery that I had on the bike, and I just bought one of those. So let's see if the bike will run.